Let's get straight to it. After years of anticipation, speculation, and countless rumors, the question on everyone's mind is finally coming to a head. Is the Pi network open mainnet actually launching in 2026? Or is this just another round of hype? The crypto world is buzzing louder than ever, and this time the excitement feels more tangible, almost electric. For years, Pi was all talk, promises, delays, and endless speculation. Many lost hope, thinking it would never materialize. But now in early 2026, we're seeing real signs, major exchanges are preparing, and the industry is taking notice. The core team is actively testing actual rewards, running simulations, and ironing out the final details. Meanwhile, the Pi community is more active and engaged than ever before, fueling the momentum with every update. It's like watching a skyscraper finally rise after years of groundwork, each new development adding another floor to the vision. Social media is on fire, not just with hope, but with evidence. Screenshots, updates, and real progress are everywhere you look. The conversation has shifted from "will it ever launch?" to "how big will the launch be?" and "what will it mean for the crypto landscape?" The foundation is set, the structure is finally visible, and the finishing touches are being put in place. This isn't just another rumor. It's a convergence of real developments, partnerships, and technical milestones. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, you can't ignore the momentum building around Pi right now. The final countdown is on, and the next few months could change everything for Pi and its millions of users worldwide. The world is watching, investors are paying attention, and this time, it feels different. There's a sense that something big is truly about to happen. So, is this the moment Pi finally becomes real? The answer may be closer than ever before. Let's rewind. Let's go back to when Pi Network first appeared on the scene, capturing the imagination of millions around the world. What was Pi Network's original promise? What made it stand out in a crowded crypto landscape filled with hype and uncertainty? It was a cryptocurrency anyone could mine on their phone. No expensive hardware, no technical expertise, just a simple tap each day. Mining was suddenly accessible to everyone, everywhere. The goal was ambitious, a global, peer-to-peer marketplace powered by the world's most accessible crypto. Pi aimed to break down barriers and connect people across borders. The founders wanted to build a massive community first, then launch the currency. Pi's approach was phased: grow the network, test the blockchain, then open the mainnet. Each step was carefully planned to ensure long-term success. Millions joined, tapping daily, building a user base before the coin even had value. The excitement was contagious, and the community grew rapidly. The final phase, open mainnet, means Pi becomes tradable, usable, and valuable. This is the moment everyone has been waiting for, when Pi can finally enter the real world. This slow, methodical rollout was designed for stability and real-world utility, not just hype. The team wanted to avoid the pitfalls that plagued so many other projects. With over 55 million users, Pi's secret weapon is its massive, engaged community. This network effect is what gives Pi its true potential. The vision? To create an economy the size of a small country before launch. A digital nation powered by its own currency and community. That's why so many have stuck around waiting for the promise to become reality. The anticipation has only grown as the project moves closer to its goals. Now, after years of waiting and building, that reality feels closer than ever. The world is watching to see if Pi Network can truly deliver on its bold promises. The wait for Open Mainnet has tested everyone's patience. Since 2019, millions have tapped the app daily, saving Pi like coins in a piggy bank they can't open. Updates came, but timelines always slipped. Frustration grew. Critics called it a scam or a data grab, pointing to slow progress and lack of transparency. But a loyal community saw the wait as a deliberate strategy, not a failure. They believed in building a secure, robust ecosystem before going public. For them, patience was a filter, rewarding true believers over quick profit seekers. The divide between skeptics and supporters only deepened as years passed. Now, with real progress visible, that patience may finally pay off. The journey has been long, but the destination is in sight. Early 2026 finds the Pi community split. Trust, versus doubt. Believers see KYC progress, new apps, and exchange rumors as proof their faith was justified. They argue that slow, steady growth is the only way to build something lasting. For them, Pi is following the path of tech giants, years of groundwork before success. Skeptics, meanwhile, demand concrete proof, a public blockchain, real utility, and transparency. They're tired of promises and want to see Pi traded freely, not just talked about. Questions remain. What's holding up KYC? What if the ecosystem flops? The tension between hope and skepticism defines the mood. Both sides have valid points, but only time will tell who's right. The stakes are higher than ever as launch rumors intensify. Will trust or doubt win out in the end? The biggest buzz in the Pi network community right now? It's the swirling rumors of a possible Pi listing on Kraken, one of the most respected and top-tier US crypto exchanges. This speculation has set social media and crypto forums ablaze, with everyone eager to know if Pi is finally about to make its debut on a major platform. A Kraken listing would be a true game-changer for Pi, bringing not just real legitimacy, but also much-needed liquidity and access to a global audience of traders and investors. The rumors really took off when sharp-eyed users spotted code referencing Pi in Kraken's test environment, sparking a wave of excitement and speculation. In the world of crypto, back-end preparations like these are often the first signs that a new coin is about to be launched or listed on an exchange. For Pi pioneers, this could mean that years of digital mining and patience might finally pay off, transforming their virtual coins into real, tradable assets with tangible value. It's a bit like having a collection of rare stamps that suddenly get accepted at Sotheby's. Overnight, they're no longer just collectibles, but items with real market value and demand. But as with all things in crypto, caution is key. Until there's an official announcement from Kraken or the Pi network team, it's still just speculation and hope. Remember, exchanges sometimes test coins in their systems that they never actually list, so not every back-end hint leads to a public launch. Still, this rumor comes at a time when the Pi ecosystem is showing real progress, with new partnerships, technical milestones, and growing community engagement. All signs suggest the Pi team is working closely with major partners, possibly preparing for a significant launch that could change the project's trajectory. The pieces are starting to align, hinting that something major could be on the horizon for Pi and its supporters. If these rumors prove true, this could finally be the bridge that takes Pi from its closed ecosystem to the open global crypto market. For now, the entire Pi community is watching every move, waiting to see if this long-awaited breakthrough will finally become reality. Another breakthrough, KYC verification is finally speeding up. Millions are getting verified and moving Pi to their Mainnet wallets. The real news? Validators, pioneers who check KYC documents, are now being rewarded with real Pi. For years, this work was voluntary. Now it's paid, creating real economic activity. It's the first time Pi is being used as a medium of exchange for labor. This addresses a core criticism. What can you actually do with Pi? Now, you can earn it by providing value to the network. This economic loop is foundational for a real crypto economy. It's a small step, but it proves Pi's utility is more than just theory. The ecosystem is maturing and real incentives are driving real participation. The groundwork for a functioning economy is finally visible. The Pi ecosystem is exploding with new apps and utilities. The Pi browser is now a digital mall, marketplaces, games, social platforms, and more. Pioneers can buy and sell goods using Pi, proving it works as real currency. Decentralized exchanges are in development, allowing trading within the Pi network. Developers are building, and the ecosystem is growing fast. This addresses the biggest question: what can you do with Pi? The answer: shop, play, invest, and trade, all within the Pi world. By launching with real apps, Pi avoids the pump-and-dump fate of many coins. The focus is on real utility, not just hype. The digital economy Pi promised is finally taking shape. Why does 2026 feel different for Pi? In the past, hype was based on rumors or vague updates. Now we see real interconnected progress, validator rewards, KYC improvements, and credible exchange rumors. The shift is from theory to practice. Real transactions, real commerce, real apps. Internally, the core team is delivering features. Externally, major exchanges are showing interest. Pi isn't just growing in its own bubble. It's preparing to connect with the global financial system. The network is massive, over 55 million users, many now KYC verified. The scale and maturity are finally here. In the past, a launch would have been premature. Now the ecosystem and user base are ready. The project looks like the finished product it was always meant to be. The stars are aligning for a historic launch. This time, the optimism feels justified. So, is Q1 2026 the real launch window for Pi's open mainnet? The evidence is stronger than ever. Exchange rumors, real economic activity, and a thriving app ecosystem. If the launch happens, it could validate years of faith and bring real value to millions. But crypto is unpredictable. Delays are always possible. The core team may still wait for perfect conditions. A failed launch would be worse than another delay, so caution remains. Ultimately, it's up to each of us to decide, is this the moment or just another false alarm? The world is watching and the stakes have never been higher. Where do you stand? Believer or skeptic? Q1 2026 could be the turning point for Pi Network.